remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Call this meeting to order. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Please take roll.
Councilman Kaufman?
Here.
Councilman Nixon? Councilman Perkins?
Here.
Councilman Evans?
Here.
Mayor Graves?
Here. No changes to the agenda that I'm aware of?
I think we have a couple more public comments, but
Just recognize them as they come?
Yep.
Okay. Hearing that, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Moving on to the consent agenda. For the purpose of discussion, I would entertain a motion to approve and place to record the consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion on the consent agenda items? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. We're giving you an expedited version because it's not very comfortable in here tonight. Moving on to petitions, memorials, proclamations, and public comments. Item number 1 will be the Wheatland Car Show.
Yes. Hello, I'm Kevin McBride, president of the Wheatland Car Show.
do you want to go to the podium?
Do I need to? Oh, wait over there.
I know. It's
Way over there, Kevin.
Oh, God. All right, since it's abbreviated, you all have a copy of what we printed out. I'll go through some highlights. The Wheatland Car Show Committee is proud to report a tremendous success with the 2026 event. We have thrown registrations last year of 141 to this year of 175, an increase of about 25%. 175 participant vehicles across 12 different classes, creating an impressive show for downtown Wheatland. I'll skip down. Friday night welcome party at Moose Park was once again a highlight of the weekend. The event provided a family-friendly opportunity for participants and community members to gather before the main car show. We offered pizza and hot dog dinner, local vendors, live music, and free mini golf right by you guys. Down to almost the bottom, one of the most important goals of the Wheatland Car Show is to give back to the community. As a result of the funds raised at the 2026 event, we are proud to present a donation of $8,320 to the Wheatland Volunteer Fire Department.
Here's a check to you.
Oh, you're up here too.
You're up.
You guys want to come up here?
Just check travel.
A photo op somewhere.
All right.
We'll go up front here.
Come on, Kevin. You gotta get in this.
Oh, God, do I?
Yep, come on.
Don't trip over that
I
again.
told him there's one N in Gaggle.
All right, Tabitha's got a camera.
Oh, Travis is, oh,
Look
so
this
we
way.
gotta offset.
Okay, Willie, we got your whole head.
Absolutely rush.
Okay.
2 for 1.
A little bit more reading for a moment. Thank you for the town of Wheatland and the entire community for your continued support of the Wheatland Car Show. We look forward to continuing the tradition, building upon the success, and finding new opportunities for growth in the years ahead. On the back of this piece of paper is the breakdown of what came in. 57% of the participants are from right here, which is a wonderful thing. Outside of the county was only 42%. We had some from other states. Local business sponsors, we had 37 of those. $1,320 just for the raffles that we did. That means we gave out $1,320 in 50/50. Our direct donation is $7,000. And then another $1,000 at WHS volleyball team. Those were the girls who sold our tickets. So we gave them $1,000 for their expenses. And then the donation to WHS Foreign Language Club volunteers who helped us fill all the bags that we gave out for the event. So for a total of $8,820, $9,820. So we think we did okay.
You did awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay. One last thing, I'm all the way around for this one. At another car show in Montana, we saw these. In the middle of it, it says, in the steel, is their car show in the year.
Oh, cool.
So we are thinking about maybe having one of those made, maybe per year, and leave it right downtown for a bench
That'd be awesome.
for year
Yeah,
round.
it's really
That
cool.
would be
That'd be awesome.
really
If
cool.
that's acceptable to you guys, obviously. So we will look into that even more. I don't know even know the cost of this, but I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You can keep that, I've got more. Okay, Bob.
So I have just a couple questions for you. There was a group of people that came up out of Cheyenne, and they were talking to me about after the show on Saturday, being able to have a place to go to that is a big enough area to do drifting. There's a bunch of people that would love to do some drifting. So I just wanted to bring this up to you folks and see if between now and next summer, if there's any ideas of where we might be able to go. Maybe out at the airport or, so I just wanted to just put that thought, in fact, in your minds. But as we move forward, our goal is to keep trying to grow this show, and our goal is we would really like to try to have an event that will bring a couple hundred cars in the weekend. So that's our goals. But I just wanted to talk to you about that because because we need the help and the blessing from the town of Wheatland to be able to do an event like that. But the Huckfeld family is very heavily involved in this show, and they travel around different states doing those type of events. So they do have some knowledge on how to put them on.
That's actually good to know.
So just wanted to give that idea to you.
But looking for an acre of pavement is tough.
So, thank you very much.
Any questions for us before we get out of your way?
Nope.
Well
Just
done, guys.
So you're gonna allow us to come back next year?
absolutely.
Thank you very much for your support.
You guys are doing it.
Heard lots and lots of good things from a lot of people.
Thank you very much.
I think it was pretty well intended. I mean,
Well, it just seemed like all the people, it was just so much fun watching them, just going up and down the streets, and then Chuck Brown had his tractor,
yeah.
and that was really neat because people were able to ride on the back of that wagon
Yep.
and be able to see all the cars as they went through.
I have a
They ran
story.
non-stop, very full too.
Yes.
What'd you guys think of the Blues Brothers?
That was pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
Can't be a car show without blues.
yeah, it was,
I will bring them back again.
I thought they did a great job.
They
They were interactive.
awards before.
Yeah, they were interactive and yeah, it was.
And they're out of Glenrock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Makes it a little easier to attract them for sure.
But we're gonna ride down the middle in their Dodge Monaco, it's perfect.
But no, it was a lot of fun, and I think people really enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. I don't wanna bring it up yet.
All right, number 2 underneath this section is Justin and Ruth Hurt with a park event. I was putting Hurt and park together.
Okay, I'm doing my duties as Justin's secretary tonight. He's hosting an end of summer block party at Lewis Park, Sunday, September 6th from 1 to 5. There'll be games, vendors, food, music, and it's free and open to the public. So there'll be a couple of food trucks and stuff like that. So come down and just have some fun and blow the summer away. Okay, next on the agenda, Welcome Home Veterans Bench is being dedicated on September 11th. We're also holding a 9/11 reception. It'll be Friday, 9/11 at 5:30, Lewis Park. We're dedicating the bench that the VFW Auxiliary of Wheatland had built to honor our veterans. And all first responders are invited, and we're going to have a guest speaker and refreshments.
Did you say 5:30? Sorry.
5:30, yes. And it won't be very long, you know, just a few words about the bench and what brought it about, and then a little guest speaker for 9/11 to honor all of our first responders. So you're all invited. Okay, Oktoberfest is Thursday, September 24th from 5 to 7:30. It'll be downtown. We have vendors, a car show, free brats and dogs, dachshund races, music, signs and beer, and our beer signs have been sponsored by Bob Roar Motors and Army Pete Motors. So, and they're really cool looking, just so you know.
And what day was you saying that was on?
It'll be Thursday, September 24th, from 5 to 7:30. The only thing we have left to do on that is the malt beverage permit and then the barricades. Everything else is ready to go. So,
Excellent.
Fall Fest salsa contest will be Saturday, 9/26 from 2 to 5 at Thrifty Foods. It's a lot like our Christmas in July event, vendors, food, salsa, contest, games, and music. And we do these little events to raise money for our Christmas decorations. And I think so far this year we've raised $600 at our little event. So next thing is the military banners, and I know you have been approached about it. We've been working on them. This is what it'll look like. It won't be this big though. The front,
Like what Suzanne Rocha came in
Yeah.
about?
yes.
Yes.
It'll have Wheatland on the front. We are trying to get it in the other communities, but they're not biting so well. I don't know why. So if we have like 1 or 2 from Guernsey, because like my dad was in Guernsey, we'll just hang it here.
Yeah,
He's still Platte County.
absolutely.
So it'll be, says that on the front, and then the back
Nice.
will say Town of Wheatland honors our local veterans. The ones we are ordering are only 18 by 36. This is almost a 5-footer.
Yeah.
It's too big. So, the banners themselves are $140, which includes the banner and the brackets. And then if you want to sponsor an ad in the book that we're going to have printed, which will have all of the veterans' stories in it, that is $250. And it's living or deceased veteran. They don't have to be deceased. So, what else on that? And they
Put
will
it
be.
back up.
Maybe get your glasses, I'm not.
I've been working with Preston on the light pole, the situation with that. We've got it all figured out. They probably will be hung October 25th through November 15th, give or take a day or two, just depending. But we want them up for Veterans Day. And we're gonna start with 9th and Gill, and then we'll branch out, so it kind of evens it up. So we won't have them all on 9th Street and that. So anyway, that's the banners. The last thing I have is Christmas parade is going to be Saturday, November 28th. We've been doing fundraisers, and then Arby's is doing another fundraiser for us on August 29th, starting at 5 p.m. So if you're inclined to go to Arby's and eat, a portion of what they make that night will go toward our Christmas decorations. And the goal this year, Justin, is looking to get a new horse and carriage. And they're a little pricey, so. So, anyway, that's what we're working on.
What was the date of the salsa contest? I missed that. in my notes.
November 26th, or not November, September 26th, from 2 to 5 at Thrifty Foods. So if you're inclined to make salsa, make some salsa, come into the contest.
Well, I have won awards at the contest.
We have fun, let me tell ya. It's fun, so, and we usually have quite a few vendors, so. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Good job, Bruce. Thank you.
All right, well, at this time, we'll open it up for other public comments. Cindy?
I just came to say thank you for the town and the council for supporting the 250th mural.
Turned out awesome.
Oh my
It turned out
gosh.
so awesome.
I hear so much talk about it.
And so I just have a little, but you're gonna need these.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
These are great. Wow.
Oh, wow.
These are nice.
It was a great community project and turned out way better than I expected, so.
It looks amazing.
It does, it looks great, and glad to be a part of, you know, what we were able to do to help you with,
Yeah.
with some cost association in the banners, and, no, it looked fun, lots of people.
Yeah.
Was honored to put the town's name on the sponsor list there.
And that Nicole Cifuentes, I tell ya, she just brought that to life on the building.
Yeah, it's excellent.
It's just so amazing. So, thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Put that together.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Susie?
Yes.
Is it my turn?
Well, yeah, if you would like to address, you betcha.
Well, I wished I had a check for everybody and or some good news. Do I have to stand up here or can you hear me?
You're good, Suze, you're good.
I've had an issue a little bit. I guess I'm getting older and there's a little bit of problem getting in and out of my car and makes me stay at home, which probably a lot of people would like that. But I want to spread my joy. And I can't get in and out without the curb. So I have to park backwards. And it's easier for me. So far, I fell in the gutter, or the curb, twice and had to have assistance from the ambulance, which I didn't mind either, you know, but it's humbling. It's too humbling. So I don't want to do that again. But I want to be able to get in and out of my car. And when I parked there, we made the neighbor move his camper. And I could see everything. I would never pull out in front of anybody. In fact, when they changed the stop signs there for 16th Street, now 15th Street is Talladega Speedway. And I'm telling you, I pull out very careful. And when there's people coming in and out of the alleys, or if there's campers or trailers, they have a worse view than I do parking backwards. You know, it's common sense. You don't go pulling out in front of people. And then another thing, when I took my driver's license years ago, it said, you yield to the right. Not here. You go to those stop signs, or a no stop sign intersection, it's whoever's there first. So it's defensive driving. I always stop. I slow down because I know they're going to try and beat me. But what my concern is not just me. I know there's a lot of people I've talked to that said it's so convenient. Now, my husband brings me groceries and my laundry and everything in and out. He can't walk either. Well, he's in bad shape. And he has to park that way in front. Well, then, I've had, I think, only 2 warnings. I don't know. But I think they have I think there's more important things for them to do than to come and tell me that I'm parking backwards. You know, and they know the story, and the officers, and they've been
two of them are very nice, very cordial, you know, and, there's always one in a bunch, you know. That's my concern, if there's an ordinance, we could tweak it, or change it, or modify it a little bit. I guess that's what I'm asking for, is either, even if you did put the stop signs back, no one ever stopped, but they did slow down. You know, it made them sleep up. Now, if I have to get out on the street side and fall like I do on, in the bar anyway, my knee is just giving up. My sister's here visiting. She's just run the piss out of me for the last 5 days. And my knee, that's why I can't stand up right now. It hurts. But I don't know. What was I saying?
Maybe if you get a permit to be able to park like that too, or something.
But it's a small town. Then they want money for a permit too. I mean, my sanitation just went up, didn't it? You know me and sanitation. That's a long history, but I'm
Hey,
I'm
if
more-
you're not careful, I'll have them go lock you in again.
Well, you know, I'm a pretty good law-abiding citizen. My lawn's burning up because I am not gonna have a target on my back with water and on them days that you're not supposed to walk. I already got the parking backwards. So,
You're already out breaking the laws, we're telling us.
I know, and I kept looking for my picture down. I said, check the post office and make sure I'm not up there yet. You know. And anyway, I'm just making a point that I think it takes just common sense. You know, because there's a lot of idiot drivers here. I mean, not idiot, I mean,
Yeah, we get
you know what I mean.
it.
But without common sense.
Right.
You know, now in my younger days, when I got that pickup out, I challenged the 2-lane, you know, at the light. Those days, you know, I'm taking a break anyway, it's not running. But I think it should be considered for a tweaking or a changing a little bit in an ordinance. Now, I'm not sure, I'm not real smart on the law, but what's the difference between an ordinance and a law?
Well, an ordinance is what we pass here, and it's a law too, Susie. But in this particular case, there's a state statute that says you can't park the wrong way. We can't tweak that.
Did you ever see them old Studebakers? You couldn't tell if you were backwards or frontwards. Maybe I need to buy one of them,
Pretty cool.
you know?
But I'm just telling you,
Yeah,
is that that's the problem, is that an ordinance is the law that the city has passed, and then it's a state statute that says it's you can't park the wrong way.
well, if I go out on the street and try and get in my vehicle and fall like I have on the curb, now, as fast as they're going on 15th Street, I'd be a speed bump, and you know what would happen? They would sue me for damages on their car.
But Susie, you know, I understand that. It's just that, you know, I don't know if Brad has a solution or not to it. It would be hard. I mean, honestly, they didn't go out and look at this. There was somebody that came here and we had an issue. And he went around town and picked everybody that parked the wrong way. I think Brad got a list of people parking the wrong way by another
But the
citizen.
thing is, what if I was gonna go that way in the first place, then it was easier for me to get out.
I understand
It just needs to be studied. You know, if you need somebody to help you study, call me.
You got free time.
I have free time. I'm reading all my warnings. And what do I table this again or something?
Oh, we'll take your comments under consideration and see if we can work with the chief. I mean, you and I have had lengthy conversations. I mean, I understand the situation, and the sticky wicket for us is it's state statute. If it was simply just city ordinance, it would be very simple to make a concession for situational things. I mean, I mean, obviously, I know you run around with your handicap
Sticker.
and you don't get around as well as you once did. I mean, I can remember you when the kids were younger, chasing the kids when they misbehaved.
Yes.
For you and me, those days are behind us, Susie. I can't catch my kids anymore either. But
Now I have to bring my wooden spoon in here to the next meeting.
yeah, I'm kind of scared of you and your wooden spoon, if you want to know the truth. I've seen it in action.
Yeah.
But no, we'll have some conversation. We'll get the chief to, I don't know.
I just had to open this up and get to studying. I know it's not gonna happen overnight.
Well, but the chief can maybe brainstorm, and I mean we can bounce some ideas and see if we can. There's resolution somewhere. It's just how creative can we get to accomplish it.
Susie, are you at 15th and Pine? Is that where you're living now?
Where?
15th and Pine.
Pine?
Yes.
Yeah, cinder block.
We're just apart because of
No,
my health.
I'm not. I don't care about
Oh,
that.
no,
I'm just-
I mean, well, Butch is in and out of there all the time.
But Brad asked me where you live, and
Oh.
I thought that's where you live.
Actually, it's kind of a, don't put this on record, but this is kind of a neat marriage.
Susie, we're recording.
And people can rewatch this.
Don't worry, it's just on the internet.
Nobody watches. I hate to tell you, people do rewatch this.
They do rewatch this.
Don't show Butch, just like I tried to sneak into me and the grandson years ago tried to sneak in the dump while he's in Colorado. And I said, well, we'll try and clean out the garage. I said, what do you want to do in spring break? He come up from Denver. I said, what do you want to do in spring break? Grandma, let's go to the city dump. What? You want to go to the city dump? Well, make a long story short, we took empty boxes out there just so the kid could go to the city dump. I caught Kelly on a bad day, and 3 cop cars come racing out there with the lights and sirens, and I said, where they're going? This is a one-way. I thought it was a dead end down here. Well, so I needed some rules. I went all over town to look for rules for. I needed the etiquette rules for the city dump. Ruth, you remember?
Yes, I do.
Nobody gave me the etiquette rules.
No.
So here I am.
Exactly.
I'm staying out of the dump though. I'm not.
It's not a dump anymore. It's a transit
No.
station.
Plus they changed it all, and I don't like it. But it's. I mean, I'm not a real lawbreaker. It's just I kind of feel that way, a little intimidated, So far, it's been warnings, but I can't afford a ticket. So make sure they pass the word around. I'll wash windows at the police station, but I can't afford a ticket.
The man heard it, so you hear that, Brad.
No toilets, just windows.
All right.
All right. Anybody else have any public comments at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on. We have no unfinished business. We'll start in with new business item number 1, which is the Rocky Mountain Tower update. It says we have Matt and Laura here for that, so. Matt says Laura's driving, so.
Laura's driving. All right, I'm the Platte County planner since the position got divided when Mr. Dumont left. I do unincorporated Platte County. This is regarding the wireless communication tower. It's off of Antelope Gap on McGuire's property. Literally, if you were to come out of the airport, it's going to be basically on their property across the street. It's Rocky Mountain Towers, the company. Did you have a chance to read through the presentation. So that's gonna be my presentation tomorrow night to the Planning and Zoning Commission. The big thing is this is Matt's and my first joint venture, and because it's within the limits of the town, it's a joint venture, and also because it is the airport, it becomes a joint venture. The only real problem we had, looking at it was the FAA determination of no hazard for air navigation. That was basically 4 feet short. I did call the FAA. The company is required to get a new one that's in process. Because of the backlog on the FAA's end, it's becoming a conditional permit. I talked to the company last Thursday. They're still waiting. I'll call them again tomorrow before my meeting, but just so you know, they can't do anything until that permit is through us and approved. Prior to construction, the applicant permittee is required as to provide the planning offices with the final survey and legal description prepared by a licensed Wyoming state surveyor for review and approval. They did not provide the final. That is typical on projects like this. So then that just becomes a condition, and then Matt and I will review that. The biggest thing we do on the review in the county and with Matt would make sure that number 3 is satisfied, that the tower location, the tower itself is 110% of the tower total tower height from the property lines, and the facility as a whole will be set back 30 feet from the public right-of-way easement or roadway easements or right-of-ways, and 10 feet from the adjacent property lines. I don't foresee the side property lines as an issue. They are very aware of the 110%. They said that's going to be very easy to maintain, and with them being 110% back with a tower height of 104 feet, I'm pretty sure that the 30-foot setback will also be easily maintained. The reason for 110% setback is so if the tower were to come down, it would stay on the property and out of the road right away. In that case, even if it were to, we had a high wind and something lifted it, that's a big spacer. Number 4, Platte County reserves the right to place emergency communications equipment on the tower or within the leased area of the tower site, contingent to a license agreement between the applicant permittee and Platte County, and that Platte County equipment may not interfere with existing equipment on the tower, and that Platte County equipment may not hinder the tower's structural integrity. This is a condition that actually Malcolm Irvin, when he was a planner, started putting on these wireless communication towers. It is a fabulous addition to put on. We still would have to go into an agreement with them, Platte County, with the company, but the option is there. I did talk to Emergency Services, Jamie Ritz, and he loved the idea. So now as we find them, as they come up and they add new equipment, he gets a list of the towers that we have in Platte County that have this condition on it, but all new towers will have it. Number 5, that this installation is in compliance with and has approval from all federal and state agencies. That's a standard. 6, the applicant permit team must notify the planning department of any structural, locational, or operational changes to installation. That again is also standard. 7, this approval is for the facility outlined in the above referenced application. Any additional structures may require another application. One of the situations that might require an additional application would be if they put a much larger tower. Obviously, that's probably not happening in this particular case because of the location to FAA, to the airport. But that would be one example. Or if it's a big enough easement that they have with the landowner and they put a data storage unit down there, that can happen. That would require a new permit, and then we come around again. And then number 8, this request is reviewed upon a complaint basis only. Did you have any questions?
Like I talked to you guys last month about it, the phones are gonna ring as soon as any construction starts. And Scott, I guarantee yours is gonna be the one who's probably catching most of them, but I know everybody.
They have my number.
Everybody that's up there is gonna end up getting them at some point, especially during the construction phase. So that's why I brought it up to you guys last month. I wanted to just have you have the heads up. But do you guys want us to bring up anything at her meeting tomorrow with her planning and zoning board? Any questions, comments, concerns?
I feel like all the homework's been done and it works very well.
You're in
so-
compliance with the FAA stuff, so nobody's got anything to really go on against it.
Okay. And just for future, the reason any joint ventures, it would be the same if it was something in the town that the county had to bless. Anything that you would want us to present to the appropriate council, we'd be happy to. If it's a condition you'd like to have imposed, I can present that also to the planning and zoning. whatever I present to the planning and zoning, and they approve that and recommend, that's what goes before the Board of County Commissioners. In a case like this where we're doing a joint venture, I would also present whether the planning and zoning adopted it or not, what your concern was, or what your suggestion was for.
No, I echo Jason's sentiments. I think you've done your homework very well. Any questions or thoughts that I would have of it are very well explained right there in your 8 steps. In this case, the 8 steps. So, no, I don't.
So
From where we're at, I don't
due to
have.
this being within a mile, I think we need a motion from you guys to accept it.
Okay.
I move that we accept the, presentation and agreement that has been done for the tower to be placed on the McGuire property.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry.
Thank you.
Item number 2 is the city farm lease agreement.
Mr. Mayor, it's all the same. I know it's highlighted. You just have to determine the lease payment. It's always for 1 year, I believe. Yep.
So I was a little late getting this. It was supposed to be in June. So, thank you, Ruth, for the reminder.
You're welcome. Just so you don't evict me.
What, you wanted to stay at your house? Didn't want to move?
I think ultimately for me, I don't think we're in the lease agreement business to make money, as long as that rent equals whatever some maintenance costs annually would be. I'm pretty fine with that. We don't want to make money, but we don't want it to cost us money as well. So I don't know what those numbers look like for the year historically, or maybe that'd be the best thing to do is not evict Ruth for another month and get maybe a 5-year history of maintenance. and
I'm giving you
and
just
then
a little
adjust
more
the
lead
rent to
there.
where-
A little
Just a
more.
second. I can tell you what we budgeted.
And anything over 1,000, the town's responsible for. She has to bring any
Right.
fixes over 1,000. You have to approve it. Anything under, she I think takes care of. Is that what it works?
Yeah.
Anything
sounds
under
right.
1,000, Ruth takes care of.
And she usually doesn't go over the budget, so we budgeted $2,000 for maintenance. That'll cover it.
So I mean, as long
So
as
about
that-
3,000 a year is what you're getting out.
So I mean, maybe just leave that number as is. If you're getting 3,000, I mean, it's not costing us and it's not, making us. So
Just need a motion to approve it and have you execute the lease agreement.
I'll second that.
it's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. You have item number 3, ordinance number 862, which is an electrical rate increase.
I think for the record, just so, and I know most people are aware of this, but just like anything else, our rates go up that we have to pay forward, therefore everyone else's rates have to go up to catch up. So I know that I've been catching heat on this already, and I'm like, they're not selling it to us any cheaper. So I'll guarantee we're not out for everyone. We're trying to keep it as the lowest level we can, but yet pay that bill. So I think that needs to be public knowledge, of course, and brought up so people remember that.
Well, and everybody's heard the ads on the radio from the Public Service Commission, the pass through, the regulation, and whatever. This is similar in nature. Because we own and operate our own distribution system, we don't play by necessarily the same set of rules of the Public Service Commission as those people that do not own and operate their own distribution system. But we always closely mirrored it. And so their model works for the vast majority of people, so we try to model off of their model because they're successful, so for us to be successful. And so, in essence, you can call this a pass-on rate. I mean, it costs us more to buy it, and we've got to charge a little more to recover it to be able to stay at a net zero to pay the bill. I mean, that's a more technical way of saying what you just said. I'm
As
not
long as
trying to.
people understand why we're doing this. We're not just pulling this out of the air to do it.
No.
Actually, our rate increased in July, and this will go into effect in October, so.
Well, and
The town is eating a little bit of the cost.
but we do those things to try to make it easier for the residents, and maybe for the record, you explain that. If we raise it in July and your air conditioner's running, your electric bill's gonna go up a bunch. So we try to wait with electric increases until that October, November timeframe, so you're not catching peak usage of air conditioning and stuff like that. And then if you're running Christmas lights, you'll notice maybe it's a little higher, and then maybe you're more mindful by air conditioning season. And I mean, we try to cushion it every way that we can to make it more palatable, because it's a tough one. Raising rates is tough.
This always hurts, but I'd make a motion to pass ordinance 862 with first reading.
It's been moved and seconded for first reading of ordinance 862. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry.
Mr. Mayor, this next topic I'll be abstaining from.
We have a professional service agreement contract in front of you from Caliber Safety Service. And this is to provide services to the town of Wheatland for training, OSHA-based training and town-specific trainings for what we do, to kind of tailor-made to us, to have an on-site trainer come in and make sure that we're being safe and meeting the standards.
This also helps our workers' comp rates.
What's that?
Also helps our workers' comp rates stay compliant with workers' comp.
So I would entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the Caliber Safety Service Agreement signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. And then item number 5 is from Ardura. It's called a task order. It's 2601. I don't know, there's not a lot to say about it. It's just the consultant will provide consulting, advisory, and meeting support on an as-needed basis during the term of the task of obtaining through the fence agreements for the airport users. It's pretty much sums it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You tried.
I move that we accept the task order from the. I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. And with that, there's no further business in front of the council. We'll just make the announcement that the next regularly scheduled meeting will be September 14th at 7 o'clock right here. Invite you all to come back and enjoy another meeting, hopefully with air conditioning.
Or snow.
Or yeah, I was gonna say
it's cold outside.
Or not. Hopefully.